everyone, welcome back to Homestead Corner. Today I want to talk about wood sorrel. So in some of my other videos I have talked about different types of foraging and things that we could be doing. Foraging is really important for sustainability, and I think it is something that every prepper really should learn, especially what is local around you. Figuring out what plants are around you and what they're used for is so important. In a long-term situation, foraging is going to be something that everybody needs to know, definitely. So today I thought we would talk about wood sorrel. It's one of the plants that we find here locally, and it is something that grows worldwide in different varieties. So the wood sorrel that I find here in Maine and a lot of the northern states is yellow wood sorrel. And wood sorrel is one of those herbs that they've been using it for years and years and years. There's so much history on wood sorrel, and it is really good for you. It is edible and it has great medicinal properties. Wood sorrel loves moist soil. It thrives in it. It really likes where it is moist. So you can find it in the edges of your garden beds. We have it all over the place. We found it in the lawn, in wetter areas, in the woods, near water, lots of different places you can find wood sorrel. In colder climates, you're going to find it. It's going to be growing, and you'll see it during the really hot months. So like June, July, August, those months, you're going to see it the best. Right now in July, it is flowering, and it's just starting to flower, which is great. So it makes it a little bit easier to identify. The leaves really give it away though, so it is really pretty easy to identify when compared to other plants. But in warmer climates, you are probably going to be able to find wood sorrel year round because it really needs the heat, and those warmer climates, it can make it through winters without a problem. And when you're trying to identify wood sorrel, you want to look at the leaves first. The first thing you're going to see is the leaves. They grow, they're often mistaken for clovers, like red clover or white clover, because the leaves are in clusters of 3, just like that. But on your clover plants, they're going to have an oval shape to the leaf. And on your wood sorrel, it has a heart shape. And right down the center of the heart, it looks like it's been folded. It's got a crease right in the center. So your heart shape is going to have that crease in it. And when you look at the flowers, when it starts blooming, you're going to see that it has 5 rounded petals on it. So wood sorrel is pretty easy to figure out when you look at it. Once you know the difference between a clover and wood sorrel, you're going to quickly be able to see it. Those heart-shaped leaves really give it away. So wood sorrel is edible. You can eat it. You want to be careful with it and not overdo it, because you can have too much of it. But if you have it once a week or every now and then, a couple times a week, it's really not going to hurt you. It is completely edible. You can eat it raw. You can steep it in water like a tea and then make it cold. It's kind of got a sour like a lemonade, and a lot of people use it like that to make a wood sorrel like lemonade type drink. So you could do that with it. Some people use it to raw and put it into their ice creams and other dishes. You could put a little bit in salads. You don't want it to be the main feature, but because if you ate it every day, it can cause kidney issues. So you want to be careful of that, but sparingly and moderately, it's going to be just fine for you to eat. It's not dangerous at all. Over the years, there have been a few studies on it, not a whole lot. There really hasn't been tons of studies on wood sorrel, but they have found and uses in past herbal medicine. They have used it over the years for liver and digestive disorders and problems and things like that, to help clean out the liver, help your digestive system get moving. It's really good for that. It also is used topically in ointments and things of that nature. So you can put it on wounds. You can help with gum irritation and sensitive gums, things like that, which is another really great use for it. It also has been used for vitamin C deficiency, for scurvy. It helps boost your vitamin C because it's got a really high amount of that in there. And they've also used it in the past in herbal medicine for wounds to help stop bleeding and things like that, hemorrhaging, any kind of excessive bleeding. You can put it right on there. You can make a poultice with the dried plant matter. All parts of wood sorrel are used. You can use the roots. They can be dug up and used like potatoes. You can also use the stems, the leaves, the flowers to dry and grind up, and then you can make a poultice out of it to put on wounds to help stop that blood from flowing and clot up. It works really good for that as well. So wood sorrel is one of those things that you can get it for absolutely free. It grows wild all over the place. It's been found in every country around the world, and it different varieties of it. There is a white wood sorrel as well. We find the yellow wood sorrel around here. That's the one I know. And before taking any new herbs or using them, I think it's really important for you to do your own research, definitely. We want to make sure that it's not interfering with anything else that we're taking or anything else that we're doing. We don't want to cause problems. So we want to make sure that we definitely research everything before we use it. But wood sorrel is one of those things that can be extremely helpful medicinally, and it also is edible. So get out there and get foraging. There is so much stuff ready right now. We have been foraging as much as we can. We've gotten tons of rain, but today is definitely a foraging day. I've been out most of the morning collecting stuff, and I'm headed back out this afternoon. And I just wanted to share this wood sorrel with you because it is really useful. It's got a nice tart taste to it, which is great. And medicinally, it's definitely something you want to have in your herb pantry. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.